So Penny Parker, no lie, I thought this was the worst character in the game. I thought she was slow. I thought she was clunky. I thought she had nothing going on. But boy, was I wrong. Honestly, she's arguably the best Vanguard, aka tank, in the game. If you like playing tanky characters and Penny Parker is not one of your top picks, I'm sorry, you are sleeping. But anyways, I'm going to show you why I feel Penny Parker is literally the top 5 characters in Marvel Rivals. These are all her abilities. First up, let's talk about her cyber web cluster. That's pretty much her basic shooting attack. That should be right click, right trigger for Xbox. So it's pretty much, you don't have to reload. With her, she has infinite ammo. You can just keep shooting, keep peppering people with these shots. But as you can see, it doesn't do that much damage. But I can tell you, it does make people back off, and you can get a lot of damage in from a good distance with Penny Parker. So I would say that's pretty good. But you want to make note of, when you're shooting with Penny, you are much slower. As you can see, you cannot get away while shooting. You want to stop shooting if you want to get away, because at least she has a little bit more pep on her step. But as you can see, as soon as you start shooting this gun, she slows the hell down and you are a very easy target. But don't worry, she got ways to get away and get out of problems. So now let's talk about her bionic cyber nest. This is the ability that spawns spider drones, cyber webs, and while in the cyber web, you gain healing over time, movement boost, and you get excess healing, which converts into bonus health. To bring it out, and then you have a place you can set it. The main thing you want to do is set it away from your opponent so they can get a good shot on it. And while you're fighting, you want to stay in the net because you get a movement boost, and as you can see at the bottom, you get health. Not only that, if you have people like Iron Fist, Jeff the Land Shark, pretty much dive characters who's trying to be super aggressive, you have the spider drone spawning, and there's pretty much landmines blowing up people if they're trying to attack you from behind. The best thing about Penny, she can lock down sectors, so they have to be really good and be on point to get in on the Penny, if the Penny is good. As you know, you're not going to be standing in one spot in every game. Yeah, domination, you could set it, is much more strong in that situation, but let's say you're doing a convoy. If you press L1, you can break it to get your ability back quicker, because a lot of people, I realize, they keep it where they left it, and what they don't know, it stays on the map until it's destroyed. So you can destroy it yourself by pressing L1 and move it to another location, so you can get some more locking down going. Really, really cool, right? Another thing a lot of people don't know you can do with the spider nest, once you drop it, as you can see, cool, you can also extend the spider nest by shooting down your webs like so. As you can see, the spiders literally go where the web leads. So if you have an opponent in a spider web that you extended, as long as you extended it correctly, you can get the spiders to crawl to them to kill them. So that is a word to wise to use. So let's say you're trying to hold down a corner and you want to get people and you want to keep your spider nest out of range. What you can do, set it here and just extend it by shooting down. Let's say I want to reach these people over here. I could literally just extend it this way. Easy kills, right? Now that's not it. She's a 4-star character for a reason. Now she has the Arachnomine. The Arachnomine is pretty much mines, I call it C4s that you lay around that do considerate damage, as you can see. So if you look at the mine, you see it has the detector. That person crossed that detector, your ass is getting mortared. You're getting blown up like so. And it does a lot of nice damage. You can shoot it around to hold yourself down just in case somebody's trying to flank you and get their ass blown up before they even get to touch you while shooting your infinite ammo. But that's not it. She has more. Also, she has a move called Cyber Bond. On PlayStation it's circle, I think Xbox is B. She can pretty much attach to a web. She has web slinging to a certain extent. What you do with this is, one, as you can see, you're connected to a web. With this web, it's pulling you, okay? You're like, what is it pulling me for? As soon as you let go of your movement, it pulls you back to the web. Let's say you're fighting some people and you're getting pretty low. What you can do is let go of your movement, you get pulled back to your web, and if you realize every single web that you shoot and Penny is standing on, she gets health back. So this is a really, really, really good tool to use, especially when you're trying to lock down a situation or a sector. Just remember, if you are attached to the web, just let go to get back to your web. But pay attention to the web meter under detach. Once it turns yellow, that's when you can actually do the pullback situation. Her last move, Cyber Web Snare. All right, so this is pretty much shooting out a web. You can shoot out a web on the ground to get heals, but this is not the one you're going to be attached to. Or you can use it, let's say you have an enemy running away, you can lock them down in some webs to get additional shots in or to get a kill, which I think is really, really cool. I love doing this to people when they're trying to run away, especially tanks, aka Venom. L2 LT, I think on Xbox, and it's called the Cyber Web Snare. I love using Penny because she can self-sustain. I love characters that can do that, because just in case I can't find no heals, I got abilities that I can pretty much heal myself. If you press circle, you can attach to it anytime you feel like it. So you can use L2 to use circle to attach to at any moment you feel like it. Now let's talk about her ultimate. Her ultimate is Spider Sweeper. The way you use this ult again is to lock down areas. So let's say you're in domination, you want to place a good ult. Your job is to kick people out of the area you don't want them and try to get as much kills as you can. So let me show you when I activate it. She pretty much lays spider mines as she runs. You can either do that or you can elect to knock your opponent away, sometimes knock them off the cliff. And she's gaining health. Anytime, as I said, anytime Penny stands on a net, she gains health back. This is a good crowd control ultimate to use, especially when you're trying to get in and get people out. It does a lot of damage, and if you know what you're doing, more than likely you're not dying while you're using this, because the movement boost gets you moving for real, for real. You're like a running super armor. Not only that, even with her ultimate, if you use her ultimate, you can still extend the spider nest like so. You see how far they're reaching? And remember, you can press L2 and R2 and have all these spiders just come in to kill more and more people. So that is the proper way to use her ultimate to full capabilities. I'm trying to make sure that I get everything. Okay, she has the team up. So this is the team up ability. It pretty much knocks them back if you have a Venom on your team, you see, and it's called Armor Explosion. So it pretty much inflicts damage and it drives back your opponent. I haven't used it in match. I haven't really had a Venom on my team because I'm usually running tank, and usually most people are running DPS. But honestly, this is why I see Penny as one of the most elite tanks or even characters in this game. So I hope this guys gets you winning. You already know what it is. TDN signing out. Yo, yo, yo.